guys, and welcome to another video. This is part of a collab with Katie Cat Nails, and it's zombie nails. I've never done anything like this before. I am rubbish at 3D nail art, but I'm going to give it a go. So I've painted 2 nails with this Born Pretty Heme-Free white gel polish. And then I've painted 2 nails with this Jelly Nude Born Pretty, which I've had it a long time. And then I've painted 1 nail with this black, Born Pretty Black. So anyway, and then I've got a couple of 4D gels I'm probably going to use. Maybe a white one. Yeah, I haven't got much in that white one. Probably have to get some more. And that one. So I'm going to attempt to do a brain. So I am going to mix. I'm going to mix them 2. Probably will do. Probably mix these 2 to try and get I don't know, a bit of a God knows what colour. But anyway, we'll see what we get. We'll see what we get. So we'll have a spatula. Just cut a big chunk out because I'm gonna do some teeth as well. So I'll probably have to use a good old and an eyeball. So oops. So that's that. And if we don't get the brain colour, we might have to put a bit of gel polish in it. So anyway, let's mix these 2. I don't know, there's a little bit of black in that's come out of that. So anyway, I want to say a big warm welcome to all my new subscribers and all my existing subscribers. Yeah, really appreciate you. Don't know whether I've put too much of that in. No, maybe not. Might not have put enough in. Anyway, we're going to put a bit of paint on it anyway. So, like I said, I'm going to have an attempt at doing a bit of a brain. So anyway, we'll split this in 4 in case we have to just use this on its own. We'll roll it into a ball. And I'm going to put, I might have put a bit much on actually. Probably done a bit much there maybe. Anyway, let's cut a bit off. I can always add some. So I'll try that the other way around because I want that bit straight, so it's like the middle of the brain, if you know what I mean. I still think I might have got a bit much on this. That's it, when you've never used all like this before, isn't it? You ain't got a clue what you're doing. Maybe not. Anyway, we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. So, she says chucking that up lower. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut a bit of this off. I think I've put too much on this side, but it's going to get used anyway. I mean, whoever comes up with these ideas, I'll never know. It would have been something that I probably would have never thought about doing in a million years. But I suppose it's good to sort of challenge yourself, isn't it, and try something different. What a bloody mess. Anyway, we're going with it. Sod it. like I said, we're going to slap some blood on it. Wow. Anyway, let's cure that. So I think on this one, I'm going to do a bit of a blood splatter. So I'm going to plonk a bit of red gel polish on that, and I'm going to get a dotting tool, I think, and we're just going to, well, see if we can, I don't know. No, I don't like doing that. What can I use? There's one mug like a bloody crime scene, then a blood splatter, doesn't it? Let's take a bit off. Have we? She says slap him more on. Anyway, we're going with it. That's that. Looks nothing like a brain, does it? Are we all enjoying Halloween designs? Like I said, I'm struggling a little bit, but I know it does suit a lot of people. I like the colours I've used. Something, you know, something different. Bit of red. I think it looks a bit of a mess at the minute, doesn't it? Anyway, we'll go with it and we'll cure it, and then we'll put some paint in it, see how we get on. So anyway, this is not an hard nail. I don't think it's not an hard nail to do. Just going to get a bit of this red jelly paint. And I think this is the one that I want, you know, that should sort of look a bit more realistic, I think. I don't think it looks like bloody blood splatter, but we'll see. I wanted to like flick it, but I didn't. I'd ended up with it everywhere. You know, as though, you know, zombie blood attacked. Yeah, it's a bit bad, but hey ho. Oh dear me. Oh dear me. Let's go down there. Let's go round all this now with this red round my brain. There's a bit of blood. It uses some, doesn't it? Blooming heck. It's looking a bit bloody freaky. Let's stick a bit more on. I am going to attempt at doing an eyeball. So, what am I going to do on this one? I think I'm going to do a bit of like the, you know, like the crime scene blood a bit. And we're going to then put this red jelly red in it. It is all new to me, this 3D stuff. But it's cool, that. Looks a bit mushy, doesn't it? I don't know what's happening with this eye. Any hoodles. Let's put that in the lamp. So right, that's my brain. And I'm going to use some top coat now. I'm going to have it shiny. My brain is done. That's literally, I want it as shiny as I can sort of get it. Because it is, I want it, I'll slap this top coat on it. So it looks, you know, it looks gross. Does it look gross or? Scrape a bit that off now. Just want to get it all in these nooks and crannies. So does it look like a brain, do you think? So I'll use a bit of this Nails Wild Raspberry. It's a jelly colour. So we'll have a blue eye in the middle. That was supposed to be my eye, not the other one. Wow. So now I've not done what I wanted to. Hey dear me, we'll have to see what we're going to do with that one. So this one, I'm going to attempt at doing a set of teeth. God knows. Might have to have two eyes, do you think? So anyway, this is his gums. This is his gums. Yeah. My artwork. I was never good at art at school. Never. I was always a bit rubbish, so yeah, don't come for me. So anyway, this is this. And I'm going to have to give it a bit of a base coat as nothing's going to stick. Base coat, so we have this Bon Pretty base coat. So I'm going to give it a bit of a base coat, so my teeth stick. Because it won't stick. So now let's try and do some teeths. So we'll just slap it up there. It's not very warm outside, but it's just like warm. So we're going to make it have its all bloodshot eyes. Does it look like it's got a bloodshot eye anyway? Anyway, that's that. Let's stick that in the lamp. And then I think that's the eyeball done. So then we'll see what we're going to do with the teeth. So we are going to paint these, I think, round these with a bit of this red to define the gum. It's got ugly gums on it, so let's get a bit of that. So let's stick a bit of that on it. Anyway, I think that's done. So my eyeball's done. So let's use this Beetle's top coat to grab my eyeball. Looks alright, doesn't it? I'm happy with that. Never done no like this before. So we have a brain and we have an eyeball. And we have some teeth. So let's get a bit of black on my brush. And I know I've gone round that with red, but we're going to go round it with black. So anyway, let's mix a bit of that black in with some of this white till we get a mucky grey colour. And we're going to slap a bit of this on his teeth to make them look a bit, you know, so they're not white. So let's, and I need a base coat. Oops, shit, I've dropped it in black. Bloody hell. Get off. Oh well, I'll have to roll it in a bit of black, and don't matter anyway because it's going to be painted. Let's get a base coat because it just don't seem to want to stick. So now we're going to use this red jelly and we're going to go round his teeth. So he's got like bits of blood on it. So round his teeth. God knows what this looks like. I've got a good bigger hair there, look. I don't think you'd be able to see the blood coming off his teeth, would you? No, probably not, but I'm going to paint this anyway, this bit of this dark red. I mean, it took me right out of my comfort zone doing these. Oh, I bloody painted them before I've cured them. I'll just stick them in lamp just to sort of cure that anyway. Anyway, that's my teeths. That's my teeths. Put some top coat in between them. Because it wants nice glossy teeth. On this last one, I don't know what colour to use. I might use this red. Because I think I want to paint it anyway. Actually, I'm not going to do it now. I'm coming back because I've had enough. I'm going to finish doing these gashes and then I've had enough. Does everybody else get the same? You know, sometimes you just got to come back to it. Well, that's how I feel. Yeah, just got to come back. Because I'm like losing, thinking what am I going to do next? I had an idea. So that's my teeths. So we have a brain, an eyeball, and some teeths. And I've broke it. Anyway, you get the gist. Right, I will be back. Well, let's top coat theirs. Anyway, guys, I don't know whether this video will actually make it because I bloody recorded it wrong way around. I'll have to see if I can flip it. Right, guys, I'm back. It's been a couple of days. Firstly, I want to apologise for the first half of my video because I recorded it wrong way around. So anyway, decided I didn't know what to do on this one, so I'm going to do another eyeball nail. Been a bit of a cow really, haven't they? But hey ho, I didn't have a clue what to bloody do. So I'm just going to stick a bit of this pink on for an eyeball. We'll have one there, just at an angle, and then we'll have another one up at top. Right, anyway, that'll do. I'm going to stick them there at lamp. So I am going to get some of this shade red on my palette again. And my Born Pretty red, jelly red. Definitely need some more of this. So probably want a couple of coats. It's a bit lumpy bumpy this one, isn't it? Look at the state of that. It's a good job the zombie eyes. Where's my bloody brush? It's because I've just been trying to tidy my desk up. Get rid of some of this crap off it. That's got red on it. I think that's got red on it and all. They've both got red on it. So anyway, let's get some white. Paint eye white. I mean, they're a bit chunky monkey, all these nails, aren't they, really? Anyway, that's my tooth nail. That's my brain nail. It's my eyeball. And then my slashing skin. Let me just move my camera. Better? Better? Yeah, I recorded for an hour doing all them nails, and it went wrong way around, so can't believe that. But sometimes it, yeah, it happens, shit happens, doesn't it? So is there anything anybody would like to see? Maybe a laser gill, a method, which I've never done. Builder gel application on, just on, you know, on me practice hand. Polygel on Rita. Been weeks since she's been in, isn't it? She's probably due. I like messing. Yeah, I do. I like messing. Yeah, when I were a kid, I were always in slapdash. Don't know if anybody else. I were always making mug pies and stuff. We used to just do entertain us, and we doing no, did we? Because we didn't have computers, did we, or anything? So we literally had to just go with what we'd got. Just looking for my black. Just for a dot. Yeah, we didn't have a right lot, did we? I mean, yeah, toys and stuff. But the one who you couldn't just go phone your mates, could you? I mean, obviously on house phone, yeah. But you used to have to walk everywhere. We had youth clubs. I wasn't allowed to go anywhere. And I once snuck off to the fair in the next village. And I can remember my mum and dad coming and looking for me. Oh my God, it was so embarrassing. My dad kicked me up bum. I was 14. I wasn't allowed to go anywhere. I was never allowed to go to youth club anyway after that day. They started letting me go to a few places because all my friends could go. Just me. Yeah, I'd gone to the fair in next village, and everybody used to stand round waltzers. And I'll never forget my mum and dad coming bloody up and showing me up, dragging me off. Like I said, all my friends were allowed to go. They could go to youth club and everything, I couldn't. My sister had a little bit more freedom than I had. But I was oldest, so I think sometimes when you're oldest, it's a little bit harder, isn't it? But yeah, are we going to have a blue eye? Or are we to have a red eye? Make it bloodshot. No, we'll have a bit blue. Then we'll still make it a bit bloodshot. Love that blue. Look, I've just put this down. Where the hell's that come from? I've got it all over me already. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So we'll have a dot there. And a bigger one there. That's that. So we'll have a blue eye. Don't know what anybody thinks about these. They're a bloody mess, aren't they? So I'll just put a little bit right edge on this one because it's only a little eye. That's that. My eyes are green. No, that were a bit of useless information, but I just thought I'd tell you it anyway. Should have got a really, really fine one, shouldn't I? So anyway. These are dangling out of sockets. Well, I'm not brilliant at nail art. I find using like foils and glitter, anything pink. Right, let's try and get a few, see if we can get a few like fine lines across his eyeball. It looks like he's missing something. Maybe a bit more red on the socket. Look at that. Hey dear me. Oh God. Yeah, look at that. Look at how chunky it is. Can you imagine trying to wear that on your nail? I mean, I'm not filing it. These are just light for. Yeah, just for a collab. So they are what they are. That had black on it, that one. I don't know what that was. I think my favourite, I don't know whether it's the teeth or the brain. Yeah, I don't like that one. No, I don't. So anyway, we'll put a bit more around here. And then we'll get the jelly red. I can't wait to see everybody else's designs. It's really took me really out of my comfort zone, this. So, and sometimes it's a good thing, isn't it? Because you know, I mean, it's not really good doing the same thing all the time, is it? like I said, I'm more of a flowers and butterflies type of person. But not everybody likes to see that, do they? In fact, I'm friends with Nails by Sue. And me and her have so same taste in nails. It's unreal. Right, we'll slap that in. 60. I am going to put them on something. I don't know what. Oh, that looks alright with blood in the middle, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. I get one of them little spongy things. One of these. See what his eye looks like. Bloodshot. See what his eye looks like a bit. Bloodshot. I mean, we don't know if it's a... Oh, right, that looks alright, doesn't it? Bloodshot. Yeah, it's a bit bloodshot then. Bit more on. You think? Well, I've stuck my bloody finger in it already. That. These are alright, these little things, aren't they? Don't use them very often. Probably need another one that colour, but the only thing you can do is buy a full set. So I don't even think I've ever used the brown. They're only off Amazon. Off Amazon, UK. I think I'll put teeth in middle. Teeth in middle. Look at the state of them. They're massive. Look at them. I ought to have just done 4. Anyway, we've not that one. We've done 5. So anyway, let's just give this a top coat. Kit Glassy. Let's put that eye in the middle. No, we'll put it there. Anyway, guys, that's my interpretation of zombie nails. Let me know your thoughts. Oh, I think I've been a bit overboard with stuff on. I know you couldn't wear them on your nails, but yeah, it's been somewhat different. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. And if you've enjoyed this video, please, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up. And I love you all. And I shall see you lovely lot in the next one. Bye.